Nut Shack. It's the Nut Shack.
What do you say?
It's the Nut Shack.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Nut Shack. It's the Nut Shack.
Don't forget your boy Angel.
It's the Nut Shack.
It's the Nut Shack.
It's the Nut Shack.
From the heart of Broadway, here in historic downtown Cape Girardeau, it is Podzilla After Dark, the Podzilla 1985 network. My name is Shannon Young. I'm your host tonight for the 700th time.
Is today our 700th time?
Love it every time. Down at the end of the table, this is Jessica Kimball.
No, it's not.
To my right, Estrogen Boy. That's you.
I'm not a boy. Also, happy 143 day.
There you go again with your positivity. You take your positivity and you shove it up your ass. Tell them what 143 day is.
143 day has been
And pull your mic down a little bit.
has been deemed an official holiday, at least in Pennsylvania, as a day for acts of kindness in honor of Mr. Rogers.
Well, I'm glad no one's gone through with that because I didn't get free lunch today.
You got a free snow cone? What I heard?
That's because of Hunter Hendricks and Sarah Hendricks. God bless them.
Yeah, so it sounds like you got a free snow cone.
Oh, I'll just live on snow cones for the rest of my life.
They're delicious.
Sorry, behind us. He kept pushing a lemon one on me. Is that how you make the pee joke? It's not. To my left, Ali Abear.
Hi.
Because the one you got was yellow.
No, it was red.
Oh.
It was red like the blood of children.
I thought the hurricane was yellow because that's what he got you, wasn't it?
It was a hurricane.
Yeah.
But, you know,
For some reason I
life's
thought it
like
was
a
yellow.
hurricane
No, it's like a highway.
in Duckburg. And Dalton Anthony,
Yo.
the Big D. Mm-hmm. Real quick, we want to give a shout out to one of our favorite Patreon subscribers,
Our most favorite.
Andrew Britton. What's up, boo?
Everybody else that's heard the Patreon understand why I said our most favorite, because
If-
we're a bunch of D-holes.
If you want to know why
Hopefully
we
he
are
listened to this
pandering
before.
to Andrew Britton, please subscribe to our Patreon.
Andrew, if you've hearing this before the pre-show, don't listen to the pre-show. It's
Just
not-
ignore the pre-show.
we just want you to know that we love you.
Look, he is paying for that pre-show.
It was just 15 minutes of
Yeah, it was all dead air.
bad error.
The rest of you can listen to it.
for everybody else, there is a show. Andrew, no
It
show.
won't work
Yeah.
on your phone. It's weird.
It's this new technology we're trying where Andrews can't hear it.
Yeah,
If you're named Andrew, it's
If
just,
you're named Andrew, you just can't do it.
you're just shit out of luck on that one.
Yeah. So
also, for $1 to know what we're talking about, patreon.com/Podzilla1985.
I can't stress to you guys enough. If you enjoy listening to us talk here, you'll enjoy the pre-show even more because once we get on the show, there's something that happens. It's magical. We start trying to be entertaining, and we fail in that aspect. But on the pre-show, we give no fucks. So the pre-show is kind of like little Thursday shows before every show.
Yeah, and
for the most part.
it's all of the shows too because the pre-show is always uncensored. It's raw. It's us doing our sound test, which is really just us dicking around until the sound looks good.
Because we used to do sound checks, and it would just go to waste. Some of our best material would be the sound check.
True.
And we would get so
We
upset
tried to
about it.
recreate it. It just wouldn't happen.
You can't recreate magic.
No.
You just can't. So $1, patreon.com/Podzilla 1985. That's Podzilla 1985.
Also, make sure to check out our Alley tier that has a second option to it now.
Is this the one where you can like whip Trevor?
Not whip.
Waterboard them.
Yeah, for $420.69, you have your option. Allie we will send you a personalized recording of Allie swearing.
Nothing sexual.
No, it's just a
Degrading maybe, but not sexual.
Specifically the F word.
Yeah. It's
What's that word?
specifically the F
Well, because
word.
she said every other word.
Yeah.
That's true.
She's got a mouth like a sailor.
Yeah.
No, that's
Or-
me.
You both have mouth like sailors.
That's really true.
What were we trying to get you to say, Allie?
Why are you doing this, Dalton?
Damn it.
It's a bad bit.
It is a bad
Jesus.
bit, and you should feel bad about it.
I didn't know Asa was on the show with us.
The alternative is that you can waterboard one Trevor Camp.
Because here's the thing. I can get Allie to swear at me almost at any time.
I-
but I never get a waterboard Trevor.
Well, then you need to subscribe, buddy.
That's what I'm thinking.
I would like to add a new tier for $20. You can pelt eggs at Dalton.
Dalton's going to start getting cut in on some of this Patreon money.
We'll put Dalton in one of those like
I'll give you
stockades.
$1, don't worry.
Fair enough.
We'll put him in the stocks, and then people can just pelt it with eggs. I don't know why. That's just a very funny visual to me.
I don't trust any of our. Actually, I'm fine with that. I don't trust any of our fan base to be able to actually hit me if I was in the stocks.
Well, you're gonna be real close to you because you can't run because you're basically bolted to wood.
Yeah, I mean, if you are here and then they are Shannon away,
They're gonna
like you're
hit
getting
you.
hit in the face,
And your head is sticking through a hole. It's not like you got a lot of wiggle room.
I mean,
can't
unless
really
they've just got
dodge.
really bad aim.
I don't trust our fan collective enough to be able to like get. Yeah, we'll make that a thing. $20, you can hit me with eggs.
A whole carton. $20 for a whole carton.
you know Derek is listening to this,
Um,
and of all people, Derek Boxdorfer is down for this plan.
He's been wanting to pelt you with eggs for years.
I swear to God, if we get a $20 donation, you better make that a tier before I say, well, that wasn't on the list yet.
No, they get if right now if somebody goes on there and gives us $20, I'm holding you to this egg thing, and I'm giving you $1 for the pleasure.
Sweet.
the pleasure.
I am the cheapest whore in the world. Hey, baby, what you want? Can I throw 12 dozen eggs at your head?
12 dozen. You heard it, folks. 12 dozen eggs. 144
Jesus Christ, it
eggs.
just hit me.
I said it backwards.
He's not saying a dozen eggs, kids. He's
12
saying 12 dozen eggs.
Also, you do have to provide your own eggs.
But
Especially if it's 12 dozen.
it also stops at 12 if you're providing your own eggs.
At 12 dozen.
No, 12.
That's not what I heard.
Shut up, Shannon.
I also heard 12 dozen. Now, the fun thing is you might think like, well, cheapskates. What do you mean I have to bring my own eggs? No, here's the beauty of it, folks. They don't have to be fresh eggs.
I'm going to get out of them stocks eventually.
And do what?
I don't know. Shower.
And do what, bitch?
Shower is the correct answer. Try to get all that eggshell out your hair.
If we get a $20 donation, if we get like three $20 donations, like, you guys fucking owe me.
A $1 for each one. I told you.
There's gonna be like 100 people be like, "Fuck, I made $100." I just sat there and took it. This
You
is
made
being a whore.
$100, buddy, and we made 2,000.
I will draw you a Bulbasaur cosplaying.
Well, you made 1,900 because that's how money works.
I will draw you a Bulbasaur cosplaying as Nightwing.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
That's worth being pelted in the face with rotten
If
eggs.
three people pelt you in the face with rotten eggs, Lindsay will draw something for you.
Sweet dick. That sounds like $60 to our Patreon, and I get a free picture. That's fucking sweet.
Now, what you have to do is draw Bulbasaur as Batman and Dalton as Robin in that picture. Because Dalton would be Bulbasaur's sidekick.
I would be in a Robin outfit. This sounds like the greatest picture of all fucking time.
So I'm trying to look up a list because I want to do something real quick. But while I'm it's
That
hard.
bullshit X-Men list from earlier would have worked.
Oh, that was terrible.
Seriously.
I also was trying to think of our motherfucker of the week because
Oh,
I've been bad about motherfucker of the week. We've kind of just been doing it on the spot. But
I feel like somebody's really deserved it.
I feel like someone's done something that they deserve to be a motherfucker this week.
Because all the motherfuckers from last week were the ones that were like being super misquoting of rape. That was all last week, right?
I think so.
Yes.
Thank you. That's why I needed Allie to confirm it.
Yeah, because I think last week was the Barry Hovis, wasn't it, with the consensual rape?
I don't know if it was that or if it was Pro Jared. I'm
But
pretty sure
Pro
it's
Jared got in a whole episode of
Oh yeah,
Allie's fuck things.
that's right. It was Pro Jared. So we could say Barry Hovis this week.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, he's the one that said
He
it's
used
either
the words consensual rape.
In fact, can we
He's
just
also
say
local.
Yeah.
he's from Cape, isn't he?
He
yeah,
worked in Cape, but I think now he's in St. Louis.
He's the representative for like the district that doesn't include Cape Girardeau.
Yeah.
Because when they redrew it, there's far too many black people in Cape Girardeau. So
Agreed.
That would have skewed the results.
Oh, this was part of it. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'd like to take back what I said.
Yeah, you might fucking want to, sir.
That reminds me. Come on, it was a joke. They expect it. And by they, I mean the listeners. That reminds me of a joke that Seth.
I was just trying to move past it. Really,
Help me out. What's his name? Seth Meyers. That's Seth Meyers told about Donald Trump in that infamous White House Correspondents' Dinner that made Trump run for office and no one forgives Seth Meyers for, where Seth Meyers said, Donald Trump says that he has a great relationship with the blacks, but unless the blacks is a name of a white family, I think he's mistaken.
Yeah.
He made a lot of really fun
Yeah.
jokes at Trump's expense there, and I liked it.
Yeah, up until, well, look what we got, though.
Yeah, well,
we
you know.
paid for it. So I'm looking up I wanted to see a top 10 list of anime of the 90s Because
Ooh.
Dalton found out today that he liked anime when he was younger.
Dalton is an anime fan, guys. Turns out he didn't. He didn't
I went
know.
through this my entire life thinking that I wasn't a big fan of it, and then we talked it out today, and I'm apparently a big fucking anime fan.
So I'm looking for like animes that maybe you watched as a kid but you don't remember because you started coming up with different ones. You know, what was it? Digimon. I mean, a lot of the big ones, the Pokemon, Digimon. That.
But then we
have
had like Monster Rancher.
Right.
Is that right? That's
Right.
it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But all of the ones that I see from the 90s feel like they're legitimate anime that
Okay,
you
look,
wouldn't have known.
look up Fox Kids anime.
Mucha Lucha wasn't an anime, was it?
No, that was a Disney cartoon.
But not
Mucha
all.
Lucha was
But not all of the
fucking
animes were on Fox Kids, were they?
No, I mean there's some
No,
on
but
WB
there
and
were.
everything,
That's
but
all the ones that he listed for the most part were,
either that or Toonami.
other than Dragon Ball Z.
Well, here's the list I got from myanimelist.net from Nostalgia Bomb.
Okay.
Dalton, you tell me if you remember any of these.
Okay, I'm on it.
Because again, some of these I've never heard of, but I'm assuming Lindsay has. So let's
Probably.
see. Let's see which ones we've heard of. Allie, you're out of this game. You
Thanks.
You
I
keep.
don't know why I keep going to the show.
You keep. Well, right
Wow,
now. Right
I'm
now
sorry,
you're drawing.
Allie.
What happened to that Machamp's legs? Why they?
Machamp has skipped
he
leg day.
skipped leg day.
No, they're still really thick. They're just a little short.
I want to know why he has Brock Lesnar's body and Rey Mysterio's legs.
I thought you were going to say Brock Lesnar's arms and Brock Lesnar's legs.
Why is it Brock Lesnar?
That's just the go-to for steroids. I guess Scott Steiner would be better, honestly.
Yeah.
So here's a list: 20 anime from the 90s,
Okay,
and
I'm
let's
on
see
it.
how many you know and how many Lindsay knows. Jesse, you're in this game too.
Well,
Allie,
this
you're
is
out.
going to... I'm going to fucking lose.
Allie, if you know 5 of these anime,
How about we
I don't know
reverse
why
it?
we keep playing this.
We'll do how many you don't know compared to how many I do know, and that'll be the score.
and if Allie scores 5, she gets to stay on the Thursday show.
Sounds good.
If you fail, if you haven't seen at least 5 of these, if you don't know them, you're off the show. I'm sorry. Those are the rules, as voted by the fans just now. So,
Man, they hate you.
number 20, Otaku no Video. And we're off to a rousing start.
There's one I don't know.
Neither does Lindsay.
No, I know the name, but I'm not pulling up the image.
It's also super important to note. I listed off
What
like
was it called?
Taku no Video.
What does that mean? Obsessed with video?
Yeah.
A video? Something like that?
just one. It was 2 girls, 1 cup.
Oh.
Ew.
Number 19. Megami-sama.
Oh my goddess.
That's 2.
I don't know. You tell
Let me see
me.
the picture. Yes, that's oh my goddess.
Well, I know it as Megami-sama.
It was the shrug emoji you did with it.
Number
Show
8.
me the picture for the first one.
I got it right here.
He's got it right there.
Oh, that's an OVA.
What the fuck is that?
It
Like a
was
movie?
it was like a 2-episode thing basically making fun of all the different genres.
As deserved.
Which is why they have a bunny girl rather than a cat girl.
Number 18. Tenchi Muyo.
Yay!
I watched Tenchi Muyo a lot. Allie?
No.
Still out? Okay. Tenchi Muyo was
I'm
awesome.
surprised you never saw Tenchi.
It's a harem anime where you take one guy,
Can you pull a picture of it up?
one guy and a bunch of hot girls living in a bathhouse, basically.
I'll watch Three's Company.
My brother, I used to watch all the time. My brother asked me, my brother who was like that 70s guy, 60s guy.
Yeah.
He was like, which one's he fucking? And I'm like, none of them.
All
so
of them.
He lives in a house full of hot girls that want him and he ain't fucking none of them. Al didn't understand anime.
Yeah, I mean that was one of the really early harem anime.
Is that the full cast you got in the picture?
One of the
you
ones
have?
I saw.
A couple of them. Like I was just kind of scrolling through with a bunch of the cast.
Well, that's
By the way,
another one.
Mihoshi
Yeah,
was the
no,
hottest
some of
one.
them are just
I
straight
like
up not
Kagome.
or not. Tenchi either.
Kagome?
No, that's Inuyasha. What's
Yeah.
my brain doing? What's teal hair that hung out with Mihoshi?
The other girl?
Yes.
Kione?
No. Was it Kione?
It's Kione.
Kione, yes. It's been a long time.
Oh, I just schooled
That's
fucking
fine.
Otako Man over there. Butt
Otaku, man.
Number 17. Al, you know this one. Marmalade Boy.
I know Marmalade Boy.
Marmalade Boy.
Why do I feel like I know this one?
Also, was
Can we pull
was
up a
this
picture
the
of
one you were-
Marmalade
you were
Boy?
talking about?
No, that's Ryoko.
I know that is Ryoko. That's why I was because you said
No.
teal hair, and I
Yeah,
was
that
like,
threw me off.
Kione has the straight teal hair and the orange headband.
Yep.
Would somebody like to look up Marmalade Boy for me?
Marmalade Boy.
It's very shoujo, very blonde hair.
I don't want to look up Marmalade.
Number
Boy.
16. Escaflowne. Yay! Allie.
Wait a minute.
Fun.
Don't I take that for my allergies.
Escaflowne.
That's what we named our anime club after.
Ricola. Flone.
I was going with Flonase, but yes, that also works.
Number
Love
15,
Escaflowne.
Slayers.
Yes.
All right, I'm batting 5 for 5. I don't know what the hell we're talking about.
Slayers was a fun fantasy anime.
Veronica Taylor voice.
I really
want
to see Marmalade Boy, but Jesse's looking up fucking Slayers right now.
Yeah, 'cause
Slayers
I
was
don't know
about-
Look
what
up
it
Marmalade Boy for
Yes! No, I.
So it was about Lena Inverse, who was a
Okay.
magician
All right.
with small breasts.
All right, this is
That's
Slayers?
the joke.
Yeah, she would
Okay.
get very upset about it too.
And then her friend Naga the Serpent in the movies,
Naga
had-
was never excited to see her.
who was the
But,
opposite of Lena because she wore very little clothing and had very large breasts.
All right, so I'm looking at the Itty Bitty Titty Committee right now.
pretty
Yes.
much, yeah.
Sweet.
Lena Inverse. And I guess her name was Inverse
Wait a
because
minute,
her,
inverse. That,
because
yeah, I
her
guess
boobs were
that's
inside
funny.
instead
Yeah,
out. She had
that's
innies.
funny.
No, fucking.
All right, so I got to see Marmalade Boy now.
All right, Allie.
Getting there. This is typical Lindsay Shoujo land.
Okay, I've not seen Marmalade Boy.
Allie, you know this one. You got this one.
You said that the last time, and then you said Marmalade Boy.
I think you might actually know this one though because I've watched it in front of you. Mobile Suit Gundam Wing.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, we got one.
I love it. That's in my top 10.
That was one of my favorite animes growing up. Absolutely. Number 13, back to the horse shit. Hanayori Dango.
Thing is, like, I feel like a lot of these
Okay.
were really popular in the 90s, just not in
It's
America.
Boys over flowers. It's boys over flowers.
Was that the Dongo?
Here's the description.
Lindsay's actually turning red about that one.
After
It's a reverse harem anime.
after
What does that mean?
student,
It's
my
one,
God.
it's
So,
one
no, you
girl
know, you
and a
got the
bunch of hot
harem.
guys.
it's one girl
Remember that
takes
Except none of the guys are hot in it, like at all.
Oh, I've seen that movie before.
after student Makino Tsukushi
Your life
defends
story?
a friend against the 4 richest and most popular men in her high school, known by their fans as the F4. F is for fabulous.
Oh,
She
okay.
finds herself at odds with the princely quartet. Making matters worse, she starts to fall for one of them.
What in the goddamn
but
hell are
that's
you
not the
talking
one
about?
she ends up with.
Harem is a trope in anime, really popular one too.
You know what a harem is, right? Where it's like,
The harem of women.
yeah, you have a harem of women, you have a bunch of women, and you're one dude, and you just own them all. Because they said yes, and now
Oh,
legally
Godfather,
they can't say
yeah.
no. They can't go back on it.
No takesy back.
No takesy backsies. That's the new sex rule.
For more information, check out that pre-show.
The pre-show,
$1.
the dangerous pre-show. Oh, Allie's getting a phone call. Allie's saying no to that phone call.
I was gonna answer it.
No.
All right,
No,
Allie,
you don't want to answer it because then your number shows
Allie,
up on list as a
number
violent.
12.
Her number shows up on a
you
list.
got this one. You know this one. If you don't know this one, I'm going to stake my credibility on this. If
That
you
is
don't know
most-
this one, we will shut this show down forever. I
Time
swear
out.
to God.
That is the most fabulous Machamp I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, he's real.
That's a flamboyant Machamp.
God damn, he's big. His upper half is so big,
That motherfucker had an hourglass waist.
and I'm fine with it because if I could look like that, I would. I want to look like an action figure from the '90s.
He belongs
Number
in the He-Man line.
Number 12. Lindsay, don't give her any help on this one. Bishojo Senshi Sailor Moon.
And no Sailor Moon.
This one is specifically for Sailor Stars, which is weird, but we'll just kind of Sailor Moon. Number 11. Serial Experiments Lane.
I didn't like that one.
You don't like Lane?
No.
Save that clip. Save that clip and send it to Lane Austin.
Motherfucker, you're the one. Wait a minute, Austin. Now dub that into that so it can be I don't like Lane and I don't like Austin.
I don't like Austin. Lane.
Yeah, there it is.
Mr.
Seamless.
Black.
Number 10. Outlaw Star.
Yay!
I've heard of one of these.
I watch Outlaw Star at least once every year.
Jesse, you
All
still
right,
in this?
So yeah, I've seen Outlaw Star. So like, I feel like have half of these like ever actually aired in the U.S.?
Yes.
All of them.
On what channel?
Some of them were not on a channel.
On
This is just top
Harem,
of the...
Harem Network.
Yeah,
I learned
you
a
talking
fucking
about
word
O?
today.
All right, so hold on. I released in America and aired in America are two very different things.
Okay, released in America, yes. Not all American America.
You had
This
to go to
one-
FYI to buy the box set
There you
of
go,
them.
yeah.
And it was $50 for 7 episodes.
Yes.
Is how
Seriously.
FYI did it.
I was trying to find the Ultimate Muscle.
No, you get 4 episodes for like $30 because that was my
And it's on
Magic
a-
Knights Rare tapes.
And it's on a VHS, and if you got really lucky, if you got all the
And then you
VHSs
had-
together, they made a picture.
But then you had to pick whether you were getting dubbed or subbed.
Yeah, it wasn't on both.
Yeah.
It was not both. Allie and I,
So you had to buy the Volume 1 subbed and the Volume 1 dubbed.
I think we were
I
in
think
I
it's
St.
just
St.
bought
Louis.
dubbed.
What was it we found in St. Louis? We were at Best Buy, and they had the Sailor Moon S or Super S anime, and it was like $40. She's like, oh, well, we could get, the anime. And I'm like, yeah, but check the episode list. Because I guarantee it's only like 5 episodes. And sure enough, it was like 6 episodes for $50.
Yeah, that's how anime has always been on like any kind of like physical format for some reason.
It's insane.
Yep.
Number 9, Card Captor Sakura.
Yay.
Remember that one?
Here it was first called Card Captors.
Yeah, so it's about, I don't know.
It was
it's-
on WB.
It's a clamp thing. It's about little girls who do magic. That's all you need to know.
Clamp.
Sakura is the first girl. Now here's the funny part about that. So I used to play Ultima Online, and I got to know people from Ultima.
Okay.
And one of the guys I knew found out I was in anime at the time. I was pretty big in anime. That's how.
Oh,
that's how I
I've
met.
heard this story.
Yeah, and he's like, I do art for anime. Would you like to see? I drew Sakura. I'm like, sure, let me see it. And he sent me a picture of it, and it's just her in a thong bent over. And I'm like, oh, you're one of those anime fans that like little girls bent over.
Yeah. I feel like Dalton, you had probably like at least seen this at some point. It was it was
pretty
kind of
big.
like the predecessor to Yu-Gi-Oh.
The first 13 episodes Fox had, and then WB took it because I got to watch the little bit that was on there.
Fuck that frog.
Yeah, because I remember watching it on WB because I was like, oh look, more of that cartoon. It's kind of
It
like
was
Dragon
what
Ball.
the Clow cards.
Clow cards.
Yeah.
I have the Clow cards.
She does. I've seen them. Number 8, Trigun.
That's
Yay.
a fantastic anime.
It's
I've
so
I've
good.
seen that one.
Vash the Stampede.
That one was
Yeah.
on
Blood.
Toonami.
I remember that one. Yeah.
Allie, you know Vash the Stampede?
We need
Long
to show her
red coat,
Trigun.
spiky yellow hair.
Very
Thick hair,
90s
spike
anime.
hair.
Love and peace.
Number 7, Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Ava.
I still one day I'll finish watching it.
It's not worth it. Don't worry about it.
Did you ever give me back my box set, or do you still have it? Okay.
Better now that was worth $200.
I gave it back to her when I moved.
bought
I
it
think.
on clearance when Best Buy was getting rid of their anime.
Which they never did. Number 6, Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
Allie, you back in it?
Yes.
What's that
Okay.
one?
It was one of the first gay animes that came to America about a bunch of big
Called
sweaty
Yowie
men.
Wowie, what the fuck it is
with
called?
dead Yamcha.
A bunch of sweaty men.
That is actually my favorite Funko
Abusing
Pop I've ever
Yamcha's
I
bought.
want
corpse.
that one
I
still,
have
even
that
though
one.
I feel so bad that he's dead. Like I thought he was sleeping.
No, it's
I'm like,
dead
no,
Yamcha.
he's dead.
That was a Hot Topic. It was.
It
what
was a Comic-Con.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bought the shit out of that one.
Number 5, Ghost in the Shell.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen that one.
I've seen the movie.
So, all
It is a movie.
With ScarJo,
right, I'm with 3 right now.
who
Or
just,
maybe 4.
by the way, congratulations,
4.
just got
Am I 4?
engaged to Colin Jost from
Lucky
SNL.
bitch.
Yeah.
Colin Jost is a treasure.
Oh, yeah, he is. He's handsome too. Number 4, Berserk.
I've actually never watched Berserk.
I haven't either.
Super
that
violent. Super violent anime is all I know.
I don't know if it was on
No.
Tsunami. It
If
was too
anything, it
violent.
might have been on
Adult Swim?
Sci-Fi Channel or
I think it was too
Action
violent for
Encore.
it. Maybe
Action
Action.
Encore.
Rurouni Kenshin.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Allie?
He was a
No.
samurai. That was also on Toonami, so you've probably seen it.
I hated
Maybe,
the Kenshin
yeah.
anime
but I can't
because
tell you that if
Because
I
you
did
saw
or not.
Samurai X first.
the movie was so violent and sad, and then the anime was goofy, and he turns his sword inside out so he doesn't kill people. What a stupid
What the fuck
bastard.
does that? Wait, no, time out. You turn your sword inside out.
Like he
Backwards.
holds
Holds
it
it backwards.
So he-
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I was going to say it's like it's still sharp. You just turned it inside out. You're holding it upside down.
Number 2.
Oh, I have seen that one. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I figured yeah, because that
All
one
right,
was on
5.
Toonami.
I'm at 5.
Allie, you might have this one too. Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yay.
All right, 6. Hey, I'm
I've
killing
heard
it.
of it.
I'm doing better than an alley list.
And number 1, Cowboy Bebop.
7.
You've shown me parts of it.
I did better than Allie does on these lists.
7 out of how many? What was it? 15?
20.
20? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I still did better than Allie would have.
And what? I haven't seen 2.
Allie, you can hit him.
No, you can't.
You can hit him.
Ow! That was Jesse.
That sounded more like a pinch. You got a pinch and then a punch.
It was kind of funny because it's like she was offended by Jesse pinching you, so she hit you. She was so mad that she didn't get to pinch.
She didn't get to cause you physical pain.
She didn't get hit with the pinchers. I couldn't find a list for Fox Kids TV animes, but when I looked it up, there's just a couple up here that I bet Dalton's seen all of them. Flint the Time Detective.
Yes.
Maybe.
Oh, I thought I heard you say you'd watched it earlier.
I
Maybe that
would.
was
I
Lindsay?
did.
Okay.
I did because the villain was Petra, and they had a vampire helper named Murloc. And
I haven't
Okay.
You haven't said the best anime of all time, though.
It's a coming.
There it is.
Shinzo.
Shit, didn't he team with Big Cass?
Yeah. How you doing?
In Japanese.
Jolly Monster Ranchers. I put two things together.
About to say Monster Ranchers. I love
And
Monster
Jolly
Ranchers.
Ranchers.
Yeah.
I liked Monster Rancher.
I don't know what
was a neat
Moncali
show.
Nights are.
What?
I don't know. Moncali, MON, and then the next word is COLLE Nights.
I don't think that was an anime. I think that was a live action show.
Well, then they did a really good job of making this picture. 'Cause that's
Okay, I have no clue what that is.
Ultimate Muscle.
Fuck yes.
I just wanted to get to that one. From
It was
Dalton.
ugly, so I refused to watch it.
Muscle.
I also have not seen
That-
Moncali Nights.
That gave us Samoa Joe's finisher. You're
Interesting
welcome,
looking.
Internet.
The Ass Buster.
Yeah, well, the butt buster, and then he turned to the muscle buster because it was Ultimate Muscle. It's like my favorite anime.
Which is funny because Joe doesn't have any.
Yes, he does.
Oh, he's got fat asses.
Yeah, still counts. The fat asses buster.
Is what I've heard. So that's the list. And that should be the show.
Yeah, there we go.
That was
We
really
wrapped
Where
that
are
up
we
in
at?
30 minutes.
Where are we at? 24 minutes.
Oh, balls.
It took an hour. It felt like it took an hour. Doesn't that count?
I am honestly. I think it's just because we started the list so soon is why I'm like so confused about how it's only been 24 minutes. Because normally we have a lot of time of just us talking about other stuff that's going on.
dicking
Like,
around.
We kind of went straight to the list.
we did go straight to the list this time.
We can find another list while we
Yeah,
do
let's do
this.
another list.
Also, did you see the trailer for Terminator came out today?
I did.
No.
I haven't watched it.
It's okay. It's okay. Like, I don't know
I
why
mean, you
people
can
are
sum
so...
up like the last several Terminator movies that way.
I thought Genesis was really good. I really did.
Genesis was solid. That
This
was the
one-
one with Amelia Clarke, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
James Cameron's back for this one.
Right.
And the director of something that's popular. I don't know what it is. I don't know. So Arnold's in
Very
it.
vague.
Arnold is in it.
He's in the trailer.
I heard he was in the trailer.
2 seconds of a 2.5 minute trailer. They open a door and he stands there and looks at him, and then that's it.
They just wanted everybody to know, like, don't worry, Arnold's in this one too.
It looks like this one takes place in a like some reality where John Connor's dead. Apparently, already.
Because it's supposed to be like post-apocalypse.
Well, not yet. When it starts, it's normal.
So I thought it was supposed to be after like the bombs actually dropped.
No, no.
This was the past. This was the.
I thought they retconned that already.
I don't fucking know.
well, they kind of like the problem with the time travel in this universe is that they just kind of keep going
But this
back
is
and back and
Around.
back and around.
this is taking that very popular thing that's going on right now, where it's a direct sequel to the original.
Okay.
So it's a direct sequel to T2. So T2, they stopped the bombs from dropping, but some point it looks like in between then and there, the fan theory is that John Connor died,
Okay.
and now the Terminators have sent back a new Terminator to kill this new person who's now going to have the child that will be the savior of humanity eventually.
The
So-
person that takes over after.
and Sarah
John
Connor's
So in
in it.
other words, the bombs are inevitable.
Yeah, but so is the savior apparently.
Right.
And Arnold shows up. He looks good. Looks damn good. Gray hair. So the theory is that he couldn't save John Connor and that he just grew old because, the Terminators do have human
Yeah.
skin, basically. They do age, as was established in Genesis. I don't know. I'll watch it, but I wasn't too excited about it.
The ghost got her pregnant.
The Terminator got her pregnant.
Yeah, I'll watch.
See,
the
Dalton,
movie,
what
but-
happened in the first Terminator movie
I've seen Terminator.
was that Kyle Reese went back in time to save John Connor, where he
But-
met Sarah Connor, and they had a baby, which was John Connor,
Yes.
who he went back to save originally.
Yep.
Yeah.
I need Asa. I need an Asa.
White hot room. There it is.
I need Asa to be here to tell me what bullshit time travel is.
I love T2.
I love the Terminator
Yeah,
series.
Terminator 1 and Terminator 2 are incredible movies.
Salvation was the only one that I thought was garbage.
And 3.
I thought 3 was okay because at least it had the Terminator. It had Arnold.
I mean, it did.
Salvation's the only one that didn't have Arnold.
I thought Salvation did
And it
have Arnold.
shows.
It was the really
was a
young-looking
CG
CG
Arnold,
Arnold.
yeah.
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 Didn't have real Arnold.
Because Christian was that the one
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
That one was garbage.
That's the one where apparently like
It goes back to the whole thing of like,
stop putting Christian Bale in everything.
and you can't
Don't
have
let the guy named Mick G direct films.
that too, and like don't have 50 Predators on screen at once, or like the Terminators, because they also did that with Alien. I was thinking Predator, but like whenever you have a whole bunch of them at once, it kind of ruins it. Because Salvation was the one that didn't have like the Terminator outbreak, and there was like a fuck ton of them.
Well, no, Salvation took place after the bombs fell. So this was John
that was
Connor.
them trying to fix, Skynet.
Yeah.
Like, stop it
Oh,
from ever
yeah.
happening.
So it kind of made sense that there were Terminators everywhere. The problem was there wasn't enough Terminators. There was like 3 Terminators in the entire movie. You know?
and then a bunch of other flying robots.
Which weren't
that's
as
what I'm
cool. And then
thinking,
the
yeah.
giant robot that collected people. I don't know. It wasn't a good film. That's
No.
just all you have to say. Is it wasn't a good movie.
I saw
Genesis
that one
was
in
fun. I
theaters.
liked Genesis just fine.
Genesis was an entertaining enough movie.
Yeah, but it's one of those they just need to stop making it.
They kind of did because now they went to this.
Hopefully this
making
one's,
another one.
Hopefully this one's good.
I just said Dark Fate. The trailer came out today. Did you not hear? I just said it. I was literally just talking about it.
Did you not write it down?
Did you not write it down?
I'm gonna slap him. And you through
Do you know where you are?
Allie, slap him again.
That had good sound on it.
Right. Let me look at the sound. Let me make sure that went through. Yeah.
I'm not putting the
You can
mic
see
up
the
to-
spike.
Yeah, that's a keeper.
Yeah, no, that was good stuff.
I don't have a list though. What do we want to talk about?
Uh,
All right, here's why we have no preparation for this show. We didn't prepare for Tuesday's show either because it was back to school or out of school season, first day of out of school, so we were all very busy, especially here at the store. Today, at least 4 of us have been up since like 7 and probably earlier.
I've been up since 6:30.
I feel like Dalton probably slept in the most, but maybe
Yeah,
I'm
till
wrong.
10.
Okay, Dalton definitely slept in the most. So we're all very, very tired except Dalton.
But my body is, I think, is finally catching up on sleep that it needed.
Which Democratic candidate are you excited about?
You're gonna
What
have
the fuck?
You're gonna have to give me these names.
Right now, based on
Because
everything,
I'm assuming
else-
everybody here is voting in the Democratic primary.
I
Yeah.
haven't watched enough.
actually, I'm
I
voting
mean,
in
it's
the
not till
Republic.
next year. You got time.
I'm voting in the Republic primary to try to stop Donald Trump.
Are you trying to cut it at the root?
Yeah,
Yeah, fair enough. I like the way you think.
but if I had to pick somebody, probably Mayor Pete. I've been liking a lot of things I'm hearing. He went on Fox News and got a standing ovation and called out Fox News on Fox News.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mayor,
there's
Mayor
some balls.
Pete is he's a mayor from Southern Indiana.
All right, I already
South
like
Bend, Indiana, I
Oh,
think is
yep.
where it's from.
I love me some Notre Dame.
He's also
Also-
the first
Openly gay mayor.
openly gay presidential candidate.
I'm assuming Democrat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
like the
That's what I was
balls.
going to say. So the motherfuckers of the week need to be like just everyone that voted for these new abortion laws.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
all of those white people, most of them, all of them.
Especially Barry Hovis.
But-
Mostly because he said the words consensual rape.
And yet we gave no hate for someone that said consensual penis.
Well, in fairness,
I gave lots of hate. That was a stupid line.
I was just impressed that he got consensual penis in a diss track of the person that he might have raped.
It's the hate you give.
I don't even know what you
Wait,
guys are talking
what?
about right
I
now.
don't
Reply
need...
that one?
Huh? What I said?
Yeah.
Well, we don't. He got a like. The charges were dropped on Enzo. So like,
Oh, that's what we're talking
technically, yes, in the eyes of the law, he's completely innocent of everything. But that doesn't
about.
mean
In the
anything.
eyes of the law.
Which, like, apparently to him are the only eyes that matter, and to a lot of wrestling companies. But, and it goes back to what Simon Gotch said. One of two things happened. He either wrote a diss track about a person that's mentally unwell, or he wrote a diss track about somebody he raped, and he was able to put consensual penis in there.
Which doesn't... I
Consensual
have argued about
penis.
this enough in the past.
I'm guessing you can hear more about this argument on Pro Wrestling Unscripted.
No, you
last
can't.
night.
No.
Because
You
nobody
can if
wanted
you-
to talk about it.
You can if you go to YouTube and put in Real Ones Phoenix. I haven't heard the song in months, so I can't recite it like I usually can.
So Enzo Amore was accused of rape. He was fired from WWE for the accusation because he didn't let them know about it. And then he turned that into a rapping career where he goes by Real One. And his first single was a song called Phoenix.
which is also where the
rape
incident
happened.
occurred.
Alleged rape.
That's why I said incident.
And in the song, he mentions he grabs his consensual penis.
Yeah.
That's great.
Wow.
So yeah,
There's more things in this situation.
as in like his penis was fine with him
Yes.
grabbing it. So like,
I never thought of it that
so
way.
in other words, his penis was okay with him fucking himself.
Oh God! All right, what were the words?
I think what he was trying to go for was that he would never rape someone, that every sex he had is
Yeah,
consensual.
but
The
that's
problem
not
is
how
he's
it
not
works.
smart.
That's not how words work.
If you've ever heard him talk, you know he's not smart. So God forgive him.
God, I forgot the words.
Because Allie won't, apparently.
I can't
It
just
was,
pull.
it was
I got you,
stupid.
Dalton.
All right, cool. Thank you. He's gonna pull the lyrics up for me because I forgot how he got consensual penis in there.
but anyway,
Consensual
I
penis.
think
no.
he just said it randomly throughout the song.
No, it was in the chorus because
So,
it was consensual penis, lion ass hoe out of Phoenix, and then I can't think of the rest of it.
Here you go. I got you.
There we go. Now we got it.
I got the lyrics here.
Yeah, dude, there's a lot of words at the beginning that make no sense.
so I like Andrew Yang.
Well, we're gonna get back to it, sir.
I just want to stop talking about consensual penis.
Well, I gotta figure out the lyrics now, and we're stuck on this. So
God damn it.
And still I rise from the
From the
ashes
ashes
like a phoenix. Middle finger
Finger-
to the sky, gripping my consensual penis.
Wow. So
lion
he
ass
just,
hoe out of Phoenix.
Lion ass hoe out in Phoenix. When I say this shit, I mean it. Fuck you marks that hated. This for all my fans that waited. Entertainment's hottest free agent. Bitch, I'm reincarnated.
Yeah, there it was.
Wow.
God damn.
This is better than the Black Eyed Peas lyrics that you read off that one time.
What a trash bag.
Oh yeah, no, he is.
How about the 25 worst cartoons of the 2000s?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh fuck yeah.
I want to know how
Wait
many
a
of these
minute,
Allie gets.
Mayor Pete.
What about him?
That's who I'm fucking. That's where I'm at
So
right
you got
So far, I like him, but I also haven't seen many of the others.
You got
motherfuckers
Mayor
from Indiana
Pete.
gay and called Fox News out on their bullshit on Fox News. That motherfucker is gangster.
Mayor Pete, Elizabeth Warren, Kamala Harris. Those are the big ones. Joe Biden
And Bernie is running
Crazy
again.
fucking old man Bernie Sanders is running again.
You know what? I'm a big Back to the Future fan.
And then Andrew Yang is one of the other candidates.
He's the one that
that's-
promised you money just for existing.
Oh, well,
It's
fuck.
true.
Yeah.
But that ain't gonna happen.
no,
Was
his-
it like $1,000 a month?
Yeah.
shit.
Universal basic income. He's calling it the freedom dividend. Basically,
We have enough of a deficit right now. We don't need to make more.
We
So-
could. Well, don't worry. Mexico's going to pay for it.
not Mexico,
Yeah.
Google and Amazon and other such companies.
Man, those motherfuckers can pay for it.
Basically, his plan is to tax people that are using automation, like Google, Amazon, other big tech companies and stuff like that, and also a carbon tax. And then, yeah, every American citizen over the age of 18 gets $1,000 a month free and clear.
Is it taxed?
Free and clear.
Balls.
Free and clear.
I don't want to be able to see through my money.
He's got a consensual tax bracket.
I want to see him put that in a song. Do I get direct deposit on this, or are you just gonna drop 10 hundos in front of me?
I don't know exactly. I'm assuming you're going to get a check in the mail. every month.
Imagine if Derek Boxdorfer had access to $1,000 for free. How many
Oh
eggs
man,
would
I
get
already
hit monthly? You would always smell like egg.
But no, it's one of those things. The first time I heard about his plan for UBI, and I was like, no, UBI is a terrible idea. That's not going to work at all. And then the more I watched him talk about it in interviews and stuff, I was like, well, he has a plan that could work.
Yeah, but you're not feeling the burn.
I like Bernie a lot. I don't think that Bernie can win.
I want Mayor Pete to win because I've liked everything he said.
I like Mayor Pete a lot.
We had our first black president. Thank God.
And then we had our first orange president.
God damn. I was
I-
about to say something sweet about our first gay president, but sure.
I really just don't
Well, no,
want.
then we have Trump, and then we can have our first gay president.
I just don't want Biden or Bernie.
I wouldn't mind Biden. I like Joe Biden.
I like Joe Biden.
He's America's uncle.
I like
yeah,
Joe
but
Biden.
he's been acting too much like America's uncle recently, and
I
not
would
a great way.
not like Biden as president.
Well, you don't like choo-choo trains?
No, I don't like choo-choo trains. Actually, trains are a delightful way of travel. I really do like trains.
I
They just
really
take forever.
This is gonna sound bad. I just really hope this whole campaign doesn't get bogged down into like, look how progressive we are. Vote for a woman. Vote for a gay guy. It should be about the issues, not what
Yes.
gender they are or what you know.
Because otherwise, votes are just going to get spread all over the place again, and we're going to end up with another asshole.
I mean, that's the problem with
Well,
this
no, we're
point
gonna
of the
end up with
primary.
the same asshole.
Right.
Because the primary is going to be that's
funnels them
specifically
out.
what the primary
Yeah.
is for.
Well, except
is to
with
make sure
Hillary.
they don't split the Democrat vote. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the situation that happened.
Because Barack won and Hillary's like, I'm gonna still go, and then she lost. And then she lost again because apparently a woman that's been in politics almost her entire life and law was not as qualified as a guy that
grabbed him by the pussy.
ghost wrote a book and apparently won't release his tax info because he has lost so much money over
Did
the
you see
years.
the anti-Trump protests like a week and a half back on the corner of West End and Broadway?
No, there have been so many protests
anti-abortion
lately.
protest.
That was like 2 days later.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're talking about the anti-circumcision one?
No, that was 2 weeks ago.
It's been weird, man.
There's been a lot of protests at Cape recently. I'm all for it. They're
Yeah.
not doing anything bad. The
Anti-circumcision one was
circumcision.
creepy.
That was probably my favorite
That
one
was gross.
because
Don't cut my dinghy.
we're not shitting on them for their stance. But if you haven't seen these people before, you're missing out because the
They
dudes.
basically dress like Colonel Sanders with bloody crotches.
Yeah, like
That
they-
is exactly
all
what they
white,
look like.
White on white with a,
White on white.
with a bloody dick.
That sounds like a new show on Fox.
White on
white
with a bloody dick.
with a bloody dick.
Well, that's the third season to revamp the show because it's getting stale. But no, there was an anti-Trump one like last week, and I only know that because it said Fox News lies, and then it was like, show us your taxes, and like this, that, and another. And I'm like, there you go, Cape. But like, I know in like 4 weeks I'm gonna see the fucking Trump,
the
pop
pro-Trump.
up
Yeah.
in
That
front of
only
Huddle
pops
House.
up.
Cape also had a Pride event.
Yeah,
it did.
So
Yeah.
that is
To-
also a good
That had
thing.
a whole bunch of people at it too.
Yeah, it was
Like,
big.
Yeah, it was huge.
To counteract the one Trump rally we had here, which was just shameful. But whatever.
I had a lot of coworkers.
and that's when
go to
those
that one.
pop-ups come up is when when Trump is going to be in town.
Right.
Like really, they may not even be Trump supporters. They're just capitalists.
Wait, you can sell out your beliefs?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Where the fuck have I been? I've been holding on to them for so long. All right, 25 worst cartoons of the 2000s. Number 25, my gym partner's a monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
that one.
that
I've never
was-
heard of that one, but
it
that's
was
an
a- it was
amazing
a-
title.
Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network?
Cartoon
I think
Network.
it's Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cartoon Network. Okay.
Also, Jesse, so one of the jokes, when I hear my gym partner's a monkey, it reminds me of racism.
Yes.
And that reminds me of one of the jokes from SNL over the weekend. I have to mention it. So Colin Jost and Michael Che, they trade jokes at the end of the season, and they'll each
They also
tell
do
each
that
other's
for
jokes.
Christmas.
Yeah. So one of the jokes that Michael Che, who was black, wrote for Colin Jost to read was
Colin Jost, who was white.
Who was
and
white.
also marrying Scarlett Johansson.
Yes.
That lucky bitch.
he said something about, I don't remember the exact setup, but it was basically there was something going on with the chimpanzee culture in Africa. And Colin Jost said, ironically, that's how my grandfather refers to people in Africa as chimpanzee culture. And then he just goes, why?
And I'm sure Michael Che was giggling.
And
Yes.
I think I butchered that because I was afraid to say it.
No, that's fair.
So poor Colin Jost reading that live on the air to a room full of white people. Number 24, Kylo?
Oh, yeah.
Kylo?
Little bald boy.
Little bald boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know that one.
2.
Number 23, Lindsay, this is for you. Lunatics Unleashed.
0
no.
for 3.
You don't remember Lunatics Unleashed?
No. As they took the Looney Tunes characters and they made them like edgelord
Made them
superheroes.
extreme.
Oh, fuck. That's
They
awesome.
were like descendants of them. They had different names and stuff, but they're terrible.
I might have actually seen that. What's that called again?
Lunatics Unleashed.
I'm on it.
Like they did them all in like black Batman style, and then they each had like a different color palette for like their accessories.
Did you say they did them all in black Batman style?
Like
what the hell
shadowed.
is? Oh, okay. What did you say? Say shadows. Don't say black Batman.
I have seen that. No, he's.
Who the
I
fuck
haven't
is
seen
Black Batman?
You tell me.
Well, you're the one that brought it up, so you tell him.
Who would make a good? If
The
you had to pick a
Sigma.
black man to be Batman, who would you pick?
Idris Elba.
He can't be everybody.
Yes,
Goddamn
the fuck he
there
can.
are other black actors in Hollywood.
Michael Jai White.
All right,
Michael J. White could do Batman
Oh,
pretty
Jay,
well.
my bad.
It's Jai.
What?
Michael Jai White.
You said Jay.
It is Jay.
It's Jai.
I'm pretty sure it's Jai.
I don't think that's true.
Now that I have him backing me up, I know for a fact it's Jai.
He very easily was like, "Oh, okay, it's Jay."
I would also
then
accept.
Shannon-
And then once he
It's
said
like,
Jai,
no,
I was
it's
like,
not.
nope,
He was
you're
like-
fucking wrong, Jesse. What's the next one?
So for people that don't know black actors, their top choices were, by the way, Denzel Washington, Sam Jackson as Batman,
Oh,
No.
fuck yeah.
Alfred. Where's that motherfucking Joker? That's my Sam Jackson.
It's just the calm face after you did it that got me.
Jesse's looking up if it's pronounced Jai or Jay.
Yeah, I'm curious. Also, he is 51.
He is. He's because hell, he was in the original Spawn movie.
Yep.
And that was in the 90s.
And he looks exactly the same.
He does. Black don't crack.
Why do you gotta say that?
That's a compliment. That's what.
Is it?
That's isn't it? What I'm saying is,
What's the next one?
black people are eternally beautiful.
Yes.
As opposed to white people. Once we hit, I think 42, we all start to look like Kenny Dykstra.
All right.
Unless you're Keanu Reeves and Patrick Stewart.
Keanu Reeves is part Asian, and Patrick Stewart is British.
Okay.
And gay.
It doesn't count. Patrick Stewart's not gay.
He's not?
Ian McKellen's gay.
I thought Patrick Stewart was
You're
gay
getting
too.
your British people mixed up again, dog.
Oh, God, it goes back to the old NXT UK joke of Asa just being like, they all look the same to me.
Patrick Stewart did hold up a sign that said,
Dicks are yummy.
"No." There's like
My
rights
favorite popsicle
for
flavor's
women,
dick.
rights for women and girls, and made a caption that was like, "Apparently, the only way to make a point that people listen to is to be old and white, and I am both of those things, so I'm doing it to help other people."
They did release the trailer today also for Star Trek Picard.
I am intrigued.
That was sad.
Wait, Patrick Stewart's really not gay?
No.
I feel like he's gay.
He's just really good friends with Ian McKellen.
Oh, and he's...
And they
Ian
like to mess
McKell's-
with people.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Ian McKell's gay, yeah.
When you're old and British, you can do that, I guess. I've never heard of this. Number 22, VH1 Illustrated. I don't even know what that is.
I'm not sure.
There's no
On
pictures.
that one.
I mean, there are some pictures. Number 21.
I do see.
Yeah, leave it alone because I'm not happy about it. Number 21, Sunday Pants.
I don't know what that is.
No clue.
Sunday Pants? No?
No.
Number
Yeah, I mean,
20,
I know.
Shorty McShorts Shorts.
No.
What?
Was that on Comedy Central? No, I'm thinking of Shorty's watching Shorty's. Never mind.
Number
I remember
19,
that.
Yeah, I fucking love Shorty's watching
12
Shorty's.
ounce mouse.
Oh.
Love love 12-ounce mouse.
We kept watching that though, hoping that it would make sense, and it never did.
It didn't have to though. It was brilliant in its stupidity.
It's
Made Cody Wilson
J.I..
too.
It's JAI, yeah.
Michael J.I.
JI?
J.I.
I think we were closer.
I think we're both wrong.
No,
we
I
were,
think
yeah, we
there.
were all three of us were wrong.
Michael J.I. White.
Michael J.I. with the enunciation on I. Michael J.I.
Well,
White.
I just used the glide to get to it, so I was technically right.
What?
It's a pronunciation thing that I learned in a diction class in college. You use a glide. It's a glottal glide, and I basically got there.
Is that like
Called
Common Core
Dalton
math
trying
for
to be
English?
smart.
No, I'm just using a bunch of mumbo jumbo for the fucking
good.
money that I spent on college. I can be a dick every once in a while.
Number
for it.
18, Tack and the Power of Juju.
Fuck you. That was great.
That sounds familiar.
was
It was
based
a
on a video game.
Nickelodeon show.
And they had
I
two
thought,
amazing.
I thought there was a video game based on it.
The video game came out first. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Actually, I don't know for sure. I'm going to back out of that one.
Yeah, no, I will accept Dalton's concept here. I just know that I remember when we had the games for sale, they had Nickelodeon on them, which it could have been a Nickelodeon game that they then made into a TV show.
Yeah,
That's-
Attacking the Power Juju video game. Let me see what comes first.
Oh, God, you bunch of fact checkers. Why can't this be like Fox News? We just run with it.
Because show of alternative facts.
Because we respect the people that do and don't pay for our show.
Number 17, Butt Ugly Martians.
I remember.
I
Butt
remember
Ugly
the
Martians.
title, but I don't
Oh
remember
fuck
the
yeah!
show.
Remember Butt Ugly Martian?
I'm surprised that you guys don't know more of these. Because
I've known like the last three.
I didn't watch cartoons at this
I've
point.
known like three.
The Mighty Bee.
That sounds familiar.
No, I think I remember that one.
It's from Amy Poehler.
Yeah.
Nah, I got nothing.
It centers on Bessie Higginbottom, an ambitious honeybee Girl Scout who believes she will become the Mighty Bee, a superhero, if she collects every honeybee badge. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I remember that one.
Number 15, Almost Naked Animals.
Nope.
Nope.
This is a bad list. Number 14, The Ripping Friends.
Well, these are all supposed to be bad cartoons.
Yeah, didn't you say this was bad cartoons?
Yes.
Okay.
So no one knows The Ripping Friends?
No.
Number 13, Coconut Fred's Fruit Salad Island.
Unfortunately,
Nope.
Also, Tack did come out before the show did.
Neat.
The game came out first.
Number 12, Super Jail.
Yes.
Fuck that
yuck.
show.
That is such a stupid show.
Yuck.
Every single time that show popped up, I remember I was in college. Trevor and I were living together in our apartment. We
Trevor
had gotten out of
fucking
the dorm.
loved Super Joe, didn't he?
No, he did not.
Dombach loved it.
I believe that. No, so yeah, Trevor. Like anytime it would pop on the show because it came on Adult Swim, and it came on after a show that Trevor and I actually liked. And I remember when it popped on, we both had to no, quick, change it because for whatever
I
reason,
feel like it came on after Metalocalypse.
that's a
Yeah, no,
possibility.
I think it did.
Yeah, whenever it came on, if we started watching it, then the train wreck happened. So we couldn't change the channel because it's just what the actual fuck is happening.
What was the name? What was the show that you guys liked?
Metalocalypse.
Well, you said it came on after a show you really liked. What was the show you really
I'm
liked?
assuming Metalocalypse.
It may have been Metalocalypse. It may have been on after Family Guy. Honestly, there's all sorts of stuff that could have been on around that time.
Lame.
I also found a list of worst Adult Swim shows, and I'm pissed at this list already. We'll get that in a second, probably. Number 11, Pixel Pinky.
No.
Number 10, Fanboy and Chum Chum.
Yep, I remember Fanboy and
What
Chum
the
Chum.
fuck?
Number 9, Drawn Together.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I fucking loved that show.
I remember that
I
show.
liked Drawn Together. It was awful, but
I know I haven't
That was
seen it
that was the reality show that had
on
the
cartoon
cartoons.
or on Comedy Central. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I liked that show.
I
quite
haven't
a bit.
seen it in like 10 years. So
I was
probably-
11, so that shit was hilarious to me.
Yeah.
The Camp Twins. Cramp Twins.
Nope.
Hey, we got those on the show right now.
Oh, no. Yeah, Jesse and I both have a little back
just-
problem.
I feel like I should. I feel like I should hit him.
No, it's fine.
I like the comment on it. The first comment is, this was awful. The bad guy wins every single time, and the good guy lossy. The bad guy is anying. Which I
What?
assume is annoying.
Was that English?
Number 7, The Boom Crew.
No.
No.
Number 6, Squirrel Boy.
No.
Number 5, Johnny Test.
Yes.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
do remember
that
that
one.
test.
Number 4, Scaredy Squirrel.
What the fuck?
You were just using alliterations.
Number 3, Shaggy and Scooby Do Get a Clue. Oh, no, I'm sorry, I pronounced that wrong. Shaggy and Scooby Do Get a Clue.
No.
That's all in how you say it.
I was like,
Really, it's the sentence has roughly the same meaning.
Ren and Stimpy adult party cartoon.
I
That
remember
was
that one.
gross. Basically,
Yep.
they just redid Ren and Stimpy.
But made it somehow
Made it more
even grosser.
nastier, yeah.
And number 1, I have no idea what this is. The Nut Shack.
All right, let's do this adult thing.
The fuck is the Nut Shack?
I love it.
I'm gonna find the theme
I
song.
think that's
That'll be the intro.
I think that's the pin that Sarge did to Van Horn that one time.
The Nut Shack.
The Nut Shack, yeah.
Oh God, there are so many terrible.
I just have like the fucking Love Shack in my head right now.
Exactly.
Though. Nut Shack.
Doot.
All right, 25. This is from the same site, and I want to see how mad Jesse gets on this. We only have about, I think, 10 minutes left.
Well, that's fine. That's usually how much time you guys do the list.
As long
anyway.
as Tim and Eric is number one, I'm fine.
It is not.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Number 25, American Dad.
Oh, that show is so good, though.
Number 24, Rick and Morty.
What the
That's
fuck?
fine.
Are this the worst?
This is the worst.
Okay, well, we're starting off really high, so, like, there's going to be shows under Rick and Morty.
Some of these I have no idea what they are. Number 23, $1 Million Stream Presents World Peace. Number 22, Mongo Wrestling Alliance.
What the fuck?
Number 21, Fat Guy Stuck in the Internet,
I remember that one.
which was
What
actually a
the
documentary that I filmed.
And they're still currently filming.
The number 20, The Drinky Crow Show.
Oh, I remember
that
Drinky
fucking-
Crow.
That was right up there with Super Jail. Like, fuck that show.
Number 19, The Heart, She Holler.
What?
Number 18, Tim and Eric's Bedtime Stories. There's the first appearance of Tim and Eric.
That's
I was about to say,
Just
Tim and Eric is going to be
terrifying.
like 6 of these.
Number 17, Loiter Squad.
Oh, yeah, it was Tyler. That was...
No, it's number 17. Sorry.
yeah, that
Was
was...
that Tyler, the creator?
That was the Odd Future Wolf. Yeah, them.
Number 16 Can Go Fuck Itself. Space Ghost, Coast to Coast.
Aw.
An awesome
That
show.
was a good show.
Number 15, Xavier, Renegade Angel. What the fuck was up with that show? Do you remember
That show was weird as shit. That was the one where you had like the python head or
Yeah,
the snake
and it was like
hand
that
and the
bad PS2 CG graphics.
Yeah,
Oh,
like it was
yeah.
Beast Wars but worse.
And
I was about to say Beast
weird.
Wars.
That show was like baffling.
Yeah, no, I did not. I watched like 2 episodes of it and I had no idea what was happening.
Number 14, Family Guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean that's fair. Late seasons of Family Guy were awful.
Number 13, Metalocalypse.
Oh, fuck you and
That was
fuck
a
this
good
list.
show.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I never really liked that show.
I
I like
fucking
some of
loved
the
that
music
show.
and some of the parts were cool. But like, I,
It would get a little weird.
especially considering it's the same guy that made Home Movies. Home Movies is far superior
loved
show.
That is a
Movies.
phenomenal show.
Number
You never
12,
saw
Black
Home Movies?
Jesus.
No, I did, but...
Okay.
What was that again?
Black Jesus.
Okay.
I remember the trailers for that, and I
never
thought,
saw
why? Number 11, Tim and Eric, awesome show. Great job.
There you go.
It had
That
its
needed to be
moments.
number 1. Like,
Bullshit, because shows like the next one exist. Assy McGee.
Oh,
Oh no,
gosh.
you're fair. You're right. You're right. Wasn't that the one that was? No, never mind. That's not. what I'm
Oh,
thinking of.
Frisky Dingo better be on here.
Allie, do you remember Assy McGee?
Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I
It
wasn't
was
allowed to watch Adult
Good,
Swim.
because it was a cop
Still,
show.
you cut it off the cable at that point.
The cop his name was Assy McGee, and it was just
It was
an
literally
ass
a butt.
that
I
talked.
remember Ask McGee now that you say it.
And
yeah.
every time he talked, it made like a noise when it talked.
Yeah.
It was.
I remember Ask
As funny as that description is, guys, that show was terrible.
Who the fuck thought that was a good show? Number
on the set
9.
still giggle at
This
it.
one's baffling. Boondocks.
What?
Fuck them.
That's surprising.
I was never
That's
a big fan.
That's one of the,
but-
that's up there with Rick and Morty as like one of the most
Beloved.
cherished shows on Adult Swim.
Number 8 can fuck itself. The Eric Andre Show.
Oh, that show's amazing.
Brilliant.
He got Jason got Ethan Page to say he liked Eric Andre. That's Jason's job. He also got EC3 to say it.
Number 7, Your Pretty Face is Going to Hell.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Number 6, King Star King.
All right.
No,
fuck?
that one was.
Number 5, Robot Chicken.
Oh, what the
Fuck you, whoever made this list.
Who's that person?
Oh, it's just top 10s.
Oh, they're
Even though
dicks.
there's 25.
Yeah.
Actually,
Well,
there's
obviously
like 50.
They're too fucking dumb to know how to count.
Number 4, Super Jail.
Fair.
Bleh.
Number 3, 12 Ounce Mouse. Or
Okay.
12 Ounce
Also
Mouse. Number 2, Squidbillies.
Aw.
Yeah.
It was
No,
ugly,
Squidbillies
but I
was
enjoyed
awesome.
it.
Terrible show.
He wore a hat that said Booty Hunter.
He really did.
So,
shit,
Allie,
Aqua Teen Hunger Force hasn't been on this list yet.
it's not on there. It's
What?
it's way lower.
What do you think
thank
of
God.
worth ethics?
No, I don't think ethnics don't work. That's the problem.
God damn it.
The guy that voiced Earl early on that show.
I think it's just because I knew so many people that are like
That
the
were like that?
Squidbillies that I couldn't enjoy it.
the
I
main
just got
character
angry.
was voiced by a hillbilly vampire, a rockabilly vampire named Unknown Henson. He was named after his father. Let that sink in for a second. And number 1, Mr. Pickles.
I don't remember.
Oh,
No idea what
No
that is.
idea.
Was that the one that
It was the
clown?
dog.
It was a dog.
Yeah, it was a semi-evil dog. or
He was
some
like a
shit that.
demonic clown. Dog.
Dog.
Now you got clown in my brain now.
I'm just scared.
Sorry.
All right, so
Stop it.
that's 3 lists tonight,
You're welcome. Also,
aka filler material.
can we get just a small moment of silence? Today is the 20th anniversary of Owen Hart passing away. Made me sad. And we're good.
I was gonna let it go on as long as possible.
Yeah, I knew you were. That's why I stopped.
I wish we had known that yesterday. We could have talked about it, on the wrestling show.
What wasn't the 20th anniversary of it?
It was the day before. It's good enough. I remember when I still have a memory that I got online because I didn't order the pay-per-views at the time because they were still like $60 and I was young.
Well, some of us didn't have satellite to order the pay-per-views, so.
And you wouldn't care though because you were what, a fetus at that time?
No, 20 years ago, I'd have been 6.
You were going to say 20. You would have been 20. No, I was 16.
Yes, because you're 10 years older than me, old man
Yes,
River.
and I remember getting online and one of my friends messaging me and saying, did you watch the pay-per-view? And I'm like, no, why? And as I swear to God, as this is happening, I'm turning my TV on, and on WPSD, they had a story that said a wrestler passes away tonight, and I was like, oh shit, I wonder who it is. And then I found out Owen fell. And I cried. I cried a lot. And then I watched the Raw after where they had all the interviews with the guys. And then I cried even more because wrestlers, if nothing else, are like loyal to each other. And when one dies, man, they all feel it. It was super, super sad.
Especially when they're that young.
Yeah, because I think he was in his 30s, wasn't he?
Yeah, by wrestler age even, like, because I know, like, especially back then, wrestlers died at their life expectancy was around 55.
34.
Wow.
Yeah. 65 to 99.
It's funny. It's like he was 34. Dalton, wow, he's so young. Me, yeah, because I'm 36. Oh, hey, old man. Hey, old man,
Two
River.
years made the difference.
Yeah. I'd have called Owen
Apparently.
old.
Well, unfortunately, now you'll never get the chance. Yeah. It was a stupid stunt. Vince McMahon is a fucking asshole. I just read because I was reading about it today, and I saw an old interview he did about it where they asked him about the safety riggings and stuff like that. And he was like, well, I'm not an expert on these things, but I guess you are now, huh? He's like a fucking child. He's like Donald Trump. And like to get so pissy
Honestly,
over this.
I imagine that they're friends.
They are. Fucking Donald Trump hired Linda to be in his cabinet as soon as he got in office.
Oh, yeah.
Donald Trump
No, I
also
remember
hosted
that.
WrestleMania 9 and was a special guest in WrestleMania 23.
I do remember him being
And
in
is a Hall of Fame
WrestleMania.
inductee.
Yeah, he's also a WWE Hall of Famer, which
He's
is
the
most redneck.
first
That's
Hall of Fame
such-
president from wrestling.
Yep.
What a shit show that is.
God damn.
Well, now I'm in a bad mood. Thanks, Dalton.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Dalton.
You're welcome.
How's that Machamp coming?
Ow!
I just flicked him that time.
You fucking
What?
did.
Okay, can I see it real quick? Can I see the
Oh, did
picture?
you not know how I could flick hard?
What are
Yeah,
you
that fucking
gonna
hurt.
So,
Why are you?
There's 2 conversations going on right now. I need to.
what makes the picture? So before you, here's how I want you to look at the picture. Look at his feet. Follow it up to his chiseled muscles, and then look at his face and look at his expression. All right.
He's so
He's-
proud.
He's so happy.
Stop making fun of him.
He's doing this face.
They can't see you or the picture.
Well,
really
I mean,
good.
he's
not
making
like the-
he's making
Dick
a
hole?
duck face because Machamp has
Has a
a
duck
duck
face.
face.
He looks like he's doing like the sexy Squidward face.
He's doing that.
Oh no!
It's his. Are you gonna put this on?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be on the Facebook page.
No, it's good, Allie. It's amazing. I love it. It's just, it's his fucking expression.
He's proud of himself.
So proud of himself.
If either of you do
proud.
Dragonite for me, I wouldn't be making fun of you. I would just be very happy with the drawing.
I'm super happy with Machamp. It's just goddamn. I've never seen someone so proud of his body before, as he should be.
It's like it's Machamp.
He's made of solid stone.
So, fans listening, go to our Facebook page
Where you can see the picture that Dalton posted hours ago
hours ago.
because this is time travel.
Yeah. Ace is so pissy about it.
Lindsay, what else you got? We got 2 minutes left.
I drew
Anything going on in your
for it.
life?
No.
Can we see your drawing? I'll make fun of it.
It looks so proud.
It it looks like it has 2 wieners hanging off of him.
He got 2 dicks?
His arms.
Oh,
Those are his paws.
They call him 2 dicks.
Wow. Good night, folks.
Anybody
Can you
else
put
want to
the
be
little-
creative around me? I'll burn you to the ground.
you're weak like H.R. Pickens.
Allie is returning her degree to SEMO. She no longer wants it.
She
That's
said,
not how that works.
she said no.
Can
you
I get a
keep it.
refund on this one? It turns out I didn't use
So
it.
one of my friends made fun of me.
Can I get a refund on mine?
You know, I mean, that's me. Like,
But they end up like pawn starring it. Be like, well, I can only give you $24.
of my 3 coworkers, I'm the only like of the 4 of us, I'm the only one with a degree like in my office. So I'm sitting here like, and I also make the least.
In his office, not at this table. Everybody at this
yeah.
table has degrees.
Well, I mean, sort of.
I was making you feel better about it.
I mean,
You have a degree. Like
Allie, tell him.
No.
he has a degree in journalism.
I have
does.
a PhD. A play a hating degree.
There you go.
Hate. All right, we're going to get out of here because I ain't getting dinner tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in to Podzilla After Dark here on the Podzilla 1985 Network. Subscribe to us on Patreon if you want more great content like this.
also love you, Andrew.
Yeah,
We're so sorry.
we are. It was mostly Dalton's fault. We'll see
It
you on
was your
Sunday
fault.
for Nerd Up. Jesse, what are we talking about on Nerd Up?
Oh fuck, I don't know.
Okay. We'll see you guys then. Have a good weekend.